the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Well, for a little bit, we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
And just think, we thought we had seen the final chapter of Tom Brady's historic career when he retired during the offseason, but there's a voice inside of him that said, you've got unfinished business. And he certainly did. Here he is now in his 11th Super Bowl appearance. That this is going to be it for him. The Super Bowl is the only place a career like his should end.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. This complete to Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work offensively to make sure once he caught it.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Cook again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Allen. And he's got it. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Cook following the penalty. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still third down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Allen now looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bills are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Brady now to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Brady. With a pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Brady. And he'll be brought down at the 27. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's Bernard. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second and a couple, Brady. Touchdown! Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Right back to Moss. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 26 yards for the rookie James Cook. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was the rookie James Cook who took it in to finish the drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Shotgun now for Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Again, it's Brady. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown! Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. James Cook running back out now. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So it's so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. On second down, Cook. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Rolling to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A give. This is Cook. And some space here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Allen buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on third. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Quick slant complete to Howard.
Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. On 2nd and 9, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Brady going to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Brady. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Succa. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Cook again.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now a give running left with Moss.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, running left, Moss.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Moss.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
They'll run on 1st down with Moss.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to...
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll look to run with Moss.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run it in. And he's he's in. The move pays off, and they've taken the lead in this Super Bowl. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they've put it on you, haven't they? They've told you that you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So here's Brady and the Bucs.
Down 29-28. A minute 13 to play. A field goal wins the Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. Finding Rudolph. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it. It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He'll look to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He's back to throw.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Second and 9.
They'll look to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Brady.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He's got daylight. 30. 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick-6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick-6 in the Super Bowl.